hello. Don't work with your friends. Don't work with your friends. It's fun in the beginning, but the trouble never ends. Don't work with your friends. Don't sleep with the boss. Never sleep with the boss. You'll never turn a profit and you'll take an awful loss. Don't sleep with the boss. You know, I've always been amazed at the various and sundry little ways people screw up their lives by disregarding simple common sense. Oh, the consequences are severe from what I hear, but how would I know? Don't hire your wife, not your husband or wife. Would you rather have an argument or rather have a life? Don't hire your wife. Consequences are severe from what I hear, but how would I know? Don't work with your kin. Never deal your kin in. Not your brother or your mother or your own conjoined twin. You never can win. Don't count on your kin. You want a life, don't hire your wife. Think profit and loss, don't sleep with the boss. Here's where the song ends. Don't work with your friends. Yeah. Don't deal with your kin. Don't deal your kin in, not your mother or your brother, but your mother, right? Maybe don't do a business deal with your own mother. This makes total sense. And happy Mother's Day on that note. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Susie on Sundays. I have to look. The 9th show. Wow. The 9th show in this series of concerts. It started back on March 15th when we all had to begin shutting down the fun. So we moved the fun online, and I hope this show, the Susie on Sundays show, is keeping you good company through this strange year. Thanks for tuning in. Venue partner tonight is Emerald Concerts, David and Leanie Engels in Hollywood, Florida, and they'll host me in Hollywood, Florida, not Hollywood, California, but Hollywood, Florida, on February 6th, 2021. Wow, February 2021. Yes, I think that's going to happen. I do. I think there's going to be a show, and it's going to be shoulder to shoulder. February 6th, 2021, Emerald Concerts. I love Florida in February, and I look forward to that whenever that shows up on the calendar. Happy Mother's Day to Leanie, the mother of 3 and grandmother of 2. And happy Mother's Day to all of you. Wishing a beautiful Mother's Day to my sister, my sisters-in-law, my mother-in-law, and my own mother, who is tuning in tonight. And I am honored that you're tuning in, Mom, especially because you're the only mother I have. So if you didn't tune in, I would have hired, I might have hired an actor. I mean, I'm not above that, but I'm glad that that you are tuning in on my humble little show. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. It was nice to talk to you earlier, and a special thought to all of you who are missing your mother today. And our mothers live on in us, and maybe the very best of them lives on in us, because that is what we have to give others, our best and the best that we received. So maybe something happened today made you think of your own mother in the most loving way possible. Thanks again for joining the party, and I will field some requests at the end of this show. I have received many requests for this following number, including from my own mother. And so you better honor that. Also, this song was requested by Kathleen Bagby and Katie Nunez. I know you both. If it's warm and it's clear and a full moon tonight, let's go down to my mother's garden. I'll tap on your door at 1:15. Come quickly as soon as you hear me, and we'll steal down the carpeted stairs in pajamas of packers and bears, and we'll hold in our breath till we're out the back door with food for the dog so he's quiet. We'll skip across the grass in our tender bare feet, with the blades clinging on to our ankles, and the crickets will sing us the Latin High Mass as we come to the altar of flowers, and the snapdragons narrow and tall, and the zinnias the brightest of all. And the peonies came from great-grandmother's farm, and someday I'll grow them at my house. Come over a road to the peas and the beans, all waiting like good little soldiers. Go on, help yourself to a handful of each. The best ones are always the young ones, and the ground cherries grow down the line. Eat a dozen or so off the vine. Hey, the muskmelon's ripe, so we'll crack one in two and we'll feast just like thieves up in the heavens. La, 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 la. Then we'll sneak back inside like the Native Americans would, being sure not to step on the branches. And we'll slip into bed and we'll lie wide awake till the moon sinks below California. And my mother, she sleeps and she knows, one eye open, the other eye closed. In the morning she'll smile and she'll wave us goodbye, and she'll never betray our adventure. If it's warm and it's clear and a full moon tonight, let's go down to my mother's garden. My mother is still gardening at the age of 84. Mom, you are a force. And you told me this afternoon that you got asparagus from Cousin Bonnie. Man, the asparagus in Iowa is the best. It's like it's like an aggregate for all the minerals and the goodness in the soil. And and the peonies did come from great-grandmother's farm, and my sister has them. I just spoke with her this morning, and sure enough, she has them at her house in Wisconsin. And they are the red ones, not the pink ones, though, Susie T, want to thank you for the beautiful postcard with peonies over here to the, let me see if I can do this. There, Susie T in Michigan. And then who would this party girl be? One guess. That's right, the precursor to Radoslav Lorkovic, the great accordionist. My mom. You gotta love the wallpaper. That's Aunt Pearl's house, right, Mom? Isn't that right? I think that's Aunt Pearl's wallpaper. Yeah? Oh, yeah. Okay, getting messages from my wonderful digital coordinator, Kelly Lynn Knott, out in Hawaii. Kelly, do you have a show Tuesday night? Would you let the folks know if you have a show on Tuesday night? I think you do. And I hope some of you caught my pal Natalia Zuckerman's Zuckerpalooza today with her sister Ariana Zuckerman, her mother Eugenia Zuckerman, and her father Pinkus. And they all did a show, and it was spectacular. A spectacular 2 hours of music. Okay, here's a request that came in from Beth Nyland in the Chicagoland area. And it goes like this. Woo, sing it along, sing it. Woo! I got plenty and then some. What do I do? I got plenty and then some. What do I do? I got plenty and then some. What do I do now? I go out and help somebody get plenty and then some too. I got a roof over my head. What do I do? I got a roof over my head. What do I do? I got a roof over my head. Oh, what do I do now? I go out and help somebody get a roof over their head too. That's for all of you who do Habitat for Humanity. You know who you are? Hey. I got supper on the table. What do I do? I got supper on the table. What do I do? I got supper on the table. What do I do now? I go out and help somebody get supper on the table too. Oh, that's what I do. 'Cause I've got it to give. I have got it to give. And when you've got enough to give away, it's the only way to live. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, I have got it to give. I have got it to give. And when you've got enough to give away, it's the only way to live. I'm going to heaven. What do I do? I'm going to heaven. do I do? I'm going to heaven. What do I do now? Go on out and help somebody. Yeah. I go out and help somebody. Yeah. Go on out and help somebody get to heaven too. I've got it to give. I have got it to give. That song from the Gospel Truth. Hymns for agnostics and agnostic gospel for those of you who are waiting for something like that in the world. Well, it happened. And so for all three of you, there's a record out there. And this brings me to two mother jokes, which, right, today's the day. First one is, what is it? Now, I know Ron Rosen can probably help us with this. Somebody's going to be able to help us with this joke. But why, and I'm not really qualified to tell this joke, but I'm going to tell this joke. Why do Jewish, why do we know Jesus was Jewish? Why do we know Jesus was Jewish? Because his mother thought he was God. There's three parts to the punchline of that joke, but I can't remember. Someone's going to help us with this. And then the other joke is more of a kind of Catholic joke. So so Jesus was Jesus went into this crowd, and there was Mary Magdalene in the middle of it, and people had been stoning her, and he went in and he took her hand and he raised his hand. He said, and Jesus said, "May he who is without sin cast the first stone." And then a stone comes and hits Jesus in the head and falls to the ground. And Jesus says, "Oh, Mom, cut it out." So there you are. I'm here all week. Try the Veal. Song for Michael Tollefson, who requested this song. Also from the Gospel Truth. Excuse me, sir, what did you say? When you shout so loud it's hard to tell. You say that I must change my ways, or I am surely bound to hell. Well, I know you'd damn me if you could, but my friend, that's simply not your call. If God is great and God is good, why is your heaven so small? You say you know, you say you've read that holy Bible up on the shelf. Judge not, lest ye be judged yourself. For I know you'd damn me if you could, but my friend, that's simply not your call. If God is great and God is good, why is your heaven so small? With your fists that shake and your eyes that burn, what makes you do these things you do? I would not be surprised to learn someone somewhere excluded you. But my friend, imagine it if you would. A love much mightier than a song. God is great and God is good. Why is your heaven why is your heaven so small? Why? Why is your heaven so small? From the gospel truth. La 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 la. You know, one thing I gotta say, one thing I really miss, about shows. I mean, I just miss the connection, right, with you and with feeling, being in the room with people. And because when you're in the room, then you can, you finish a song, and then there's a moment, where, this, usually, the applause. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much. See, I miss that so much, but I have it right here, and here it comes again, right? Right? It's like, there it is, the song's over, and you go like that, and then, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. And they say applause, the applause rained down, and, like this. The applause rained down. That's a wonderful feeling when the applause rains down. And then, sometimes you just wish, you say something funny, and it's cold. It's like, doing a show in a refrigerator, right? And I just miss kind of the audience reaction, that whole bit. That is so rewarding, and there's just no, it's just not the same. And I just want to point out a couple songs we're not going to be doing tonight for Mother's Day. There's a couple songs we're going to overlook on purpose. One is, Mother's Little Helper by the Rolling Stones. We're not doing that one. We're not doing the Fountains of Wayne classic, Stacy's Mom. Stacy's mom has got it going on. I mean, there I kind of did it. And I actually have a high school friend named Stacy, and her mom does kind of have it going on. Don't know that I would write a song about it, but there you go. And then another song we're definitely not going to do tonight is Jerry Jeff Walker's country classic written by the wonderful Ray Wiley Hubbard. I love him so much. This is just not appropriate for Mother's Day, I don't think. Up Against the Wall, Redneck Mothers. I just don't think that really fits with the vibe. So continuing with requests that came in through the week. This is a song that was much requested by Carol Sharsik and many others, including my great pal Randy Fratkin up in Ontario, Canada. An international audience this evening. So I'm going to switch guitars. You just go ahead and talk amongst yourselves for a second. Just go ahead. Maybe refresh your drink or whatever it is you're doing. Just give me a second. Hi, Mom. Are you going to get the accordion out? I think you should. Mom said she was playing piano this week, so I think the accordion is inevitable. Come on, Mom. Let's do it. Okay, this request, Randy Fratkin, my good pal up in Ontario, and all of the Canadians who are joining us tonight, Richard Flohill, and perhaps some others are joining us. Richard Flohill with his English accent, not a Canadian accent, but he is originally from England, I think. Richard, help us. You're from England, right? Okay. A song from, I think it was the 1998 Time Between Trains record. The old lady at the greenhouse said, "That will be $7.50, please." You drove us down the gravel roads, I held it balanced on my knees. You said we'd keep it inside so the branches wouldn't freeze. And I asked you what would happen if we just let it grow. And you said, some trees are meant to reach. You said, reach up for the sky. Some trees we trim to keep them pretty, like bonsai, a bonsai. Yeah. Winters and then summers, and then I was 17. We packed up my warm sweaters and my possibilities, and we cried the day you left me at the university. And it was something I remembered as I watched you turn and go, that some trees are meant to reach. You said, reach up for the sky. Some trees we trim to keep them pretty, like bonsai, like bonsai. Some trees we trim back. Some hands we tie, some wings we clip, and some feet we bind. 1948 it was, and you were 12 years old, dreaming about high school, and you asked if you could go, and your mother said, even very clever girls are better off at home. Some trees are meant to reach on up. Some trees we trim to keep them pretty, like bonsai, like bonsai. Some trees were meant to reach up for the sky. Some trees we trim to keep them pretty, like bonsai, like bonsai, like bonsai. Some trees we trim back, some hands we tie, some wings we clip, some feet we bind, like bonsai. La 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 la. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that kind applause. Thank you. So those are some requests that were made in the previous days, and now I'm going to read down. I know one I want to do for cousin Jenny out in Dyersville. Jenny, you're in Bellevue, right? Bellevue, Iowa. Wasn't that fun last week, by the way, the exchange with Dar Williams, the Iowa Home and Home songs. And thanks to everybody who tuned in for the show with the wonderful Dar Williams. It was a delight, and what a delightful human being she is, and a wonderful writer. Oh my God, what a wonderful, beautiful writer. Okay, let's check out the comments. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Give me a moment to get up close to the screen because I'm over the age of 40, and these happen. Irene Young, yeah, baby. Sally Cohen, San Francisco Sally. San Francisco Sally is in the house, all the way from San Francisco. Irene Young, wait a minute, maybe you two know each other. Irene Young and San Francisco Sally, you were both at that show out there in Berkeley last time. Yes, you were. Yes, you were. I love that some of you people know each other. I love that so much. It is my great pleasure to connect you. Let's see, we're going to do a little higher. And then, la 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 la. Karen Marshall joining us. Suzanne Lamoureux, how are you? Iowa, Iowa. Jen Holtzman tuning in. Hi, Jen. This song from the Hayseed Project, songs about farms, farmers, and the people who love them. Yeah, this one, yes, this one has my mother and my grandmothers both factored into the writing of this song. Along with my painter friend Ann Worthing from Chicago, originally from Texas. She knew what this phrase meant. Okay. Come on, little guitar. There we go. Woo. All right, Jenny. All right, Jenny. Jenny, cousin Jenny, and all of my kinfolk out in the Hawkeye State. Yeah. Oh. He wore a straw hat on his head and a tomcat in his smile. I told him he should understand this before he walked me down the aisle. You can have the money from the oats, the money from the cow, the money from the goats, and the money from the sow. But don't you ever touch the egg money. That's crossing the line. Don't you ever touch the egg money. The egg money is mine. We had 7 good years. Then the trouble all began. First he started nipping at the gin. Then he started seeing Mary Ann. Then he started gambling dice, lost the horses and the plow. I felt behind the stove, there was nothing there now. He had taken all the egg money. That's crossing the line. Sing it. That's crossing the line. Don't you ever touch the egg money. The egg money is mine. Leaving would have been the thing to do, but no one left in 1922. So the angel that I am poured the coffee in his cup, served his toast with butter and jam, and the eggs were sunny side up, and the eggs were maybe too old, and the eggs had maybe gone bad. 3 days and the body went cold. Doctor said it's terribly sad. Sing it, ladies. Don't you ever touch the egg money. That's crossing the line. Don't you ever touch the egg money. The egg money is mine. Don't you ever touch the... Take it, Wisconsin and Minnesota. Take it, Iowa. Egg money. Texas, take us home. The egg money is mine. Egg Money by SWerner. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, egg money from hayseed. Okay. So Jenny, yeah, that one's for you and Dean. I hope Dean, treats you right. We have that one, 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 that one. Oh man, that's a tough one. Okay, this is one that a number of people requested. I don't do it very often. Man. Oh, no, I'm not doing that one. Let's pick one. Let's pick one from the lineup. And while I'm doing that, a quick reminder that next week will be a song swap with the wonderful Mary Gauthier. Mary Gauthier from Nashville, New Orleans, as many of you know. And she's terrific, and we're going to have a big fun time next week. Okay, so let's see. NOLA available on CD. Yes, it is, Kathy. It definitely is. Go do Bulletproof. Bulletproof. Scott Stillwell, newsflash, you and I are a tad over 40. Scott Stillwell, my dear friend, yes, dear, we are over the age. Closing in on, let's see, midlife. We're not having a midlife crisis now. You know what I mean? And also, by the way, could I just say, Scott, who did Allstate with me in Iowa when I was in high school, and Scott, you know, if we're having our midlife crisis now, we're going to live to be 110. And I'm okay with that. That sounds nice. That sounds real good right about now. Oh, Nancy Yater wants something to be said. Oh, okay. Let's do that one. Yeah. You know why? Something to be said? Because this is something my mother said to me. So we'll do that one for Nancy Yater Sarah out in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Da 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 da. Maybe it's a half step up from that. We'll start in E flat. For all of you playing along at home. No, it's an E. You knew that. Why didn't you tell me? You're not helping. Another song from Hayseed. Listen to me, kid. Listen to me good. Let me make myself understood. You say you're restless here amidst the miles of corn, in this great state where you were born. Well, don't do like I did and get a great big head and go taking this all for granted. Listen to me, kid, there's something to be said for blooming where you are planted. I recognize that look, that little look in your eye, afraid the world's going to pass you by. You dream of Paris and Rome, places you haven't seen yet. Well, that's why God made the internet. Or don't do like I did and get a great big head and go taking this all for granted. Listen to me, kid, there's something to be said for blooming where you are planted. There's something to be said for wide open space where you can see the sun rise and feel the wind in your face. There's something to be said for working out in the fields and certain satisfactions only time reveals. There's something to be said for keeping lifelong friends and for starry nights out way beyond where the highway ends. But you don't want advice. You're gonna do what you do. You might leave, same as I did too. You might have regrets, or you might have none. Or like me, you might have just this one. Or don't do like I did and get a great big head get all cynically disenchanted. Oh, listen to me, kid. There's something to be said for blooming where you are, where the people you knew are, where the fortunate few are planted. I'm wearing that dress, I've pulled on those gloves, I put on my veil. We once were in love, we once had it all, the entire sky. We threw it away, and I wonder why passion's always half impossibility. But lovers that we lose, we never dare forget. We visit them in morning, in December, and in May, in the graveyard of St. Mary's of Regret. The end of the street, the wrought iron gate, the cobblestone path, and the names and the date, the anxious hello, the everyday laugh, the intimate tears, and the epitaph. Passion's always half impossibility. But lovers that we lose, we never dare forget. We visit them in morning, in December, and in May, in the graveyard of St. Mary's of Regret. And you're married by now, and she's kind, I suppose. Does she know what she has? Does she tell you she knows? Do you put on the suit? Do you tie on the tie? Do you walk through that gate? Do you ever wonder why passion's always half impossibility? But lovers that we lose, we never dare forget. And maybe someday there I'll see you in December or in May. In the graveyard of St. Mary's of Regret. In the graveyard of St. Mary's of regret. Why is passion always half impossibility? Thank you so much. Yeah, 2 songs on the topic of regret. I don't really have a lot of regrets, but it's a way of working through regret, right? Maybe is to write about it. Oh, sorry, Mom. Right? You write about it, you get it. But who said, some wise friend of mine said, to fully embrace the life we have, we let go of other possible lives. And that energy, once we let it go, can come back fully into this life that we are living. And I'm not a Buddhist monk, but I play one on television. So yeah, let's take another request while we're here. And also I want to check, make sure my computer isn't running out of battery, because I plugged it in, but I think I unplugged it from the wall by accident. Hold on a moment. Da, 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 da. Oh, I have 9% power left. Just talk amongst yourselves for a second. Da, 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 da. Just keep chatting. Enough chit-chatting about Manhattan. Give me Chicago any day. La 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 la. Isn't this low-tech stuff fun? It's fun. It's a blast, isn't it? Wait, this is supposed to be working. Yeah, why aren't you working? This is a blast, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. And this goes in here. We're just going to unplug this thing and put this in here. That will help us. There we go. There we have power 7%, just in time. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll play let's see, maybe 2 more songs will do. Right? I'll take a request, and then we'll play one more song to get us out. And I'm so honored you joined us tonight, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in as part of your Mother's Day. And for those of you that watch on replay, thank you for doing that too. And we're over on YouTube simulcasting now, because my digital coordinator, Kelly Lynn Knott, is able to simulcast on YouTube. So for your friends who don't have Facebook, they can watch the show on YouTube on SWerner Online. Somebody wants, that one. Oh, I like that one. That one's good. No, I said we're not doing Mother's Little Helper. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. All right, I know which one we're doing. Thank you, Suzanne Lamoureux is the winner. Suzanne, is your name? Suzanne, can you help us? Is it Suzanne Lamoureux? Lamoureux. 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 The lover, correct? Suzanne Lamoureux. Voilà. Bon. Don't you hate it when your bra gets stuck? You know the feeling when it's just riding up on you? Damn. I mean, yeah, I do. Yes, I am wearing one these days, Mom. I know, even though I don't have to, I do wear one. Okay? Yes, I do. Here we go. Oh, I'm missing Trina now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm missing Trina. Wasn't that fun, Trina Hamlin? Yeah. Woo! Got on my red dress, honey. Got on my red dress for you. Mm-hmm. Got on my red dress, honey. Yeah. Got on my red dress for you. Welcome home now, baby. And you're welcome to me too. What? Yep. You've been working so hard, darling. Thought you might like a little treat. You've been working so hard, darling. I thought you might like a little treat. I put down that heavy suitcase and help me put up both of my feet. 'Cause I love to hear you calling to the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. All three. I love to hear you calling to the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. I love that sweet, sweet music of your wedding ring against the brass bedpost. Woo! Let's make some music. Mama's got a squeeze box. Daddy never sleeps. Mom's got a squeeze box, and the other mama got a squeeze box too. Whoa, what? When I was a kid, I didn't understand what that squeeze box song was about, but what the? Hey! Oh my God, my mother's playing the accordion right over there. Did I just say all this? Got on that red dress, honey. Got on my red, not green, not blue, it's red. Just for you, red dress, honey, babe. Got on my red dress for you. 'Cause it's like you love to tell me, my little red dress, it fits you too. Red dress, SWerner. So thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. Thank you for joining the show. And check in with Kelly, digital coordinator. Are there announcements, Kelly, that I have not made? Nope, keep going, she says. Oh, Bob Werner wants, okay. Okay. Yeah. So 2 songs, and then the show will be over. That's it. No more show. That's it. The show ends. And then you got to find some other way to pass the time. You can't just, stay here with me. You got to find something else to do. Okay? You just can't keep coming to me like this. Okay? Just, at some point, you got to find other, because this is wearing me out. This 1 week a show deal from home. It's killing me. So exhausting. Okay, so let's see. Yep, Brother Bob requested this one. So here it comes. Last week I asked my father what he needed from the store. He said, my dear, I don't know if they make it anymore, but I love some Pabst Blue Ribbon. Pabst Blue Ribbon. Pabst Blue Ribbon, that's some damn good beer. You know my mother, he said your mother didn't smoke, she didn't go for fancy food. But there was one thing always got your mother in the mood, and that was Pabst Blue Ribbon. Pabst Blue Ribbon. Pabst Blue Ribbon, that's how you got here. Well, who knew Milwaukee held the key to human reproductivity? And my very fancy husband, he drinks only Guinness Stout. But you know that I got pregnant on that weekend. We ran out and drank Pabst Blue Ribbon. Pabst Blue Ribbon. Pabst Blue Ribbon, that's some damn good beer. This is for you, Chuck Ellingson, out in Milwaukee. Well, who knew Milwaukee had it down? Think all these babies running round. And now our son is married. They live right across the bridge. It made me happy yesterday to peek inside their fridge and see. What kind of beer? Wasn't a microbrew. What was it? Pabst Blue Ribbon. Pabst Blue Ribbon, that's some damn good beer. Pabst Blue Ribbon from 8 Unnecessary Songs, songs no one wanted, no one needed, and yet here they are, Pabst Blue Ribbon. And I'll close tonight, before I do, yes, right, Kelly says. Remind people, yes, next week, Mary Gauthier, the wonderful songwriter, and if you don't know who she is, she can drop some names because she's written songs recorded by some guy named Tim McGraw, some other guy, Blake Shelton, I think he's on TV or something. Yeah, and she was nominated for a Grammy last year for her song collaborations with veterans called Rifle Beads and Rosaries. What a great title. And she is a really surpassingly good songwriter. 3 chords and the truth. Mary nails it. The week after that will be Rewind. I'll play early songs, including Great Out There. Somebody requested that tonight. And So Heavy and Still Believe, the early songs. I'll play those on the 24th of May. 31st of May will be Wine and Cheese Night. The cheesiest songs of all time. And by request from you, on the fly, we're just going to do them. So that's May 31st, Wine and Cheese. June 7th is the wonderful guitar wizard David Wilcox in his song Swap. And we are going to talk capos and lots of other things. Close tonight with a song y'all know. And send this out to all of our mothers, including my own mother, who is tuning in from Manchester tonight. Love you, Mom. And I'm glad I was home in February. I'm glad I went home and went home for the caucuses and also went to church with you. And I'm so happy I did because I had you singing in one ear and Dad in the other. Stereo parents is a pretty magical thing to have. And I feel really fortunate that I have both my parents yet. Yes, you sing better than Dad. That is not breaking news. But thanks, Mom, for all the meatloaf. And as soon as I get back and can be in the house with you, I'll cook dinner. I will. I'll make dinner. I'll make meatloaf. And I know you think I won't, but I actually will. I miss you a lot, Mom. This is dumb, isn't it? It's the dumbest year ever. Okay. Let's do this key. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains, majesty above the fruited plain. America, sing it. America. I'm sorry, Canada. I'm sorry. God shed his grace. God shed her grace. Right on, right? God shed her grace on thee. And crown thy good with motherhood from sea to shining sea. Do you Canadians have a version of this? Do you change lyrics? Oh, Canada, right? Oh, beautiful for pilgrims' feet. I hate that line, right? Are pilgrims' feet beautiful? You know? I mean, they have the big shoes with the buckles on them. A thoroughfare for freedom beat across. I mean, it was all plenty free already, right? The Native Americans, they weren't really free. We didn't need to send the pilgrims. And the pilgrims didn't even go to Nebraska or Iowa, did they? The pilgrims never made it that far west. I'm just saying. Okay. Oh, beautiful for mother types. Some kin and some we choose. Oh, wait. Oh, beautiful for mother types. Here we go. Reading glasses. I think I need stronger ones. Some kin and some we chose, who overlooked our teenage years and ugly taste in clothes. America, America, be grateful for your mom, especially my own out there. Oh, Mom, you are the bomb. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Thanks to our venue sponsor, Emerald Concerts, Hollywood, Florida, February 6, 2021, and we will see you then. Thanks, everybody. I hope I see you in person then. Yes, please. Please, God, thank you. Thanks, everybody, again, and we'll see you next week for Mary Gaucher.